Well, just intro it, and then I'll talk about.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Bunker Boys podcast. I'm Evie.
Kyle.
And I'm Alex.
And today we're just three boys.
Three
Nothing
boys.
special, nothing bad.
No.
We're just
Nothing
three
bad.
boys.
Just
We missed
three
a week
boys.
because of scheduling.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
A little bit on me, a little bit on you, a little bit. No.
No, never. It's never on. It's never
I was
on.
going to blame it on him.
I
too,
make
but-
time.
Dude, last week I had a hell of a week, and to cap it off, like the way it did,
Yeah. Well,
was
you
nuts.
We were, you know.
All right,
go
yeah,
into that,
so-
go into that.
what are you talking about? This is the first time we're talking about this.
Why
We were
was-
not
yeah,
talking
this
about
is-
this post
Why
record.
Why was
Yeah, this-
three? Not both.
Yeah.
Why was last week hectic for
Well,
Alex?
Valentine's
Uh,
Day came up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Valentine's Day.
That was a little bit on you then.
Oh,
Whoa,
yeah.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
We were down to record.
Wait, well, we
No,
should've-
but that was the holiday. Valentine's was the holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I assumed the holiday. Everybody knew.
yeah.
Because wait,
Yeah.
what was? Oh, Monday we were.
couldn't do
Monday We were
Tuesday.
gone. Monday we did Tron. We could
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about Tron.
You guys went to Disney.
We could talk about Tron.
So I was ready
What
to
a
record.
good day.
That was a good day. Can we go back?
Yeah.
Is it Tuesday?
I'm going back on Wednesday.
It's only Tuesday.
I'm going back on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Are you really for what?
Yeah, next week because he got another ticket.
Nice.
Like, let's get
I need a pass, bro. How do I get a pass?
A lot
Oh.
happened in the last week. But
Yeah,
also,
so what are we gonna start with?
So
Start
Monday, well,
with?
hold on. Let's just go over our week.
All right, let's go over our week.
So Monday, Alex and I, we got to go test ride Tron.
Thanks
Tuesday-
to Jose. Thanks to
Jose.
Jose.
Shout out.
Jose.
yeah.
That was very nice. He did not. I mean, you're his friend.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a stranger. So that was
Well,
very
you're a
nice.
friend now.
Now I'm a friend. I hope.
You bought a McDonald's at the end of the night. That's
Yeah.
even Stevens is not what I was saying.
$100-something ticket, $15 McDonald's, maybe. Anyway, so then Tuesday was Valentine's Day.
Yep.
You took your wife out to a very
Whoa. Are we gonna like?
Go over it all.
Okay,
We're just
okay.
recapping.
Yeah.
Cool. Recap.
You went to a nice Valentine's Day dinner
Yep.
Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I obviously had nothing on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I had Valentine's Day on
You were
Wednesday,
Wednesday. Yeah.
and then Thursday. Why did we?
Evie,
SeaWorld.
he went to SeaWorld.
SeaWorld on Thursday.
I had 2 theme parks last
Yeah.
week, bro.
That's-
And then you were out of town on Friday.
Then I went back to Ocala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So last week was hectic.
yeah.
What do you guys want to start
So
with?
let's-
Yeah.
Well, tell us. You'll cap it off with that. How about we'll go through chronological
Okay.
order.
All right, go
Monday.
ahead.
Let's talk about Monday. Alex and I got to
What a
ride
beautiful
the new
day.
Tron Ride.
What a beautiful day.
And it started late.
Yeah, and it
was
started
nice.
late. Yeah.
When you first told me that we were going to meet up at noon, I was like, dang it, like I want to seize the day. You know, we got the whole day. But it was perfect.
Yeah.
I started my day with
The
McDonald's.
funniest thing.
You ended your day with
and
McDonald's.
I ended my day with McDonald's.
Yeah, so I started my day off early. I dropped the girls off, and then we're all gonna ride in my car
Mhm.
once like we all met up. So I made sure to vacuum clean.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Didn't want the slime in there.
and then I had to pack up a couple sports cars that I had to ship out.
Mm.
So I was doing that, and getting to the post office took me a little bit longer than I thought. So getting out, I type in the address of where we were meeting up.
Mhm.
And then I'm like, oh, damn it. We said noon. This thing says 12:12. So immediately I'm like, I know I'm dealing with Evie, so I got to text him immediately.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, ETA 12:12. The first thing he texts me back was, he goes, did you hit traffic or are you on Hispanic time? I was like, nah, Hispanic time. You could hit that one on the head.
I was trying to make sure you knew I wasn't actually mad.
Nah, I figured.
Yeah.
You told me before, as long as I tell you,
Yeah.
so I took you at your word.
It actually was perfect because then it gave me time to eat lunch.
Okay.
I was
So,
going to
yeah.
be rushed.
So I figured as long as I let him know beforehand,
Right. That helps.
I'll be good.
Yeah.
I'll be good. And I actually made it a little bit earlier than 12:12, so I
You
was
did.
happy about that.
I had to finish that sweet tea quick. Felt a little sick on the way to the park.
So yeah, we met up, went to Tron. Dude, it was
Greatest ride ever?
No, not the greatest.
Okay.
Guardians is still better.
Guardians is better? Okay.
But I
No.
do think that we didn't get to see everything.
We didn't give it a fair
You
shake
have-
either because we got to see it. I think that
And
is
at
a ride-
night,
that's
dude.
a ride that is elevated at night.
Okay.
It's very lighty, you know.
Yeah,
you-
'cause
you
there's
go
Very
outside-
lighty.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
Well,
that.
because like it gets you to a starting point,
Uh-huh.
and then like rock and roll roller coaster, and then it shoots you off, and immediately the first like loop it's not like a loop de loop. It's just like
Yeah, because you're
go
like
around.
seated like on a motorcycle, right?
Yeah,
Like a sports bike.
It's
dude. The
similar
first
to the
okay,
handlebar ride.
so this is funny. The first time I like think so to back it up, we rode this 5 times total.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't learn how to ride this ride fully until the 4th time.
Wait, how does that make sense? What do you
Okay.
mean?
So the first 2 times,
yeah.
I
You
wasn't
sitting
putting my
backwards.
no.
Like
I wasn't.
yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't putting my feet all the way back.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like, I noticed this after my second time that there was like what's that like grip tape
Mm-hmm.
type of thing at the back where you put your feet.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So my feet were kind of like dangling.
Okay.
And the way it closes off, it has to be like the bar has to sit right behind your
Yeah, I
knee.
heard it's not good if you have like
Like thick legs.
thick legs.
Like,
yeah.
Dude,
like his.
My
Yeah.
shit barely fit
Oh.
because it was right on my calf. So like it was like squeezing tight.
Yeah.
Tight. So,
Do you turn
so,
purple?
Yeah.
Just-
That's the first thing I learned after 2 rides that I was doing incorrectly.
Okay.
But then another thing we were doing wrong is like, yeah, you sit like you're in a motorcycle and initially you think like I have to sit like this the whole time. There's
Right.
handlebars and so like I'm laying like me and Evie were both like laying down the first 2 times that we went, and more we realized like, oh, we could sit up. At the end, like the last 2 times we were like straight up what's the centaurs or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we were
Because your legs were like positioned towards the
Yeah.
back. But then we like, you're supposed to be, where's the camera? You're supposed to be down like this.
Yeah.
All right, your legs are behind you, and we were just like this.
the last 2 times we were just riding like this.
We've mastered
Hands
it.
on our hips.
Conquering the
I just
Disney
feel like
ride.
a spear, you know?
And by the way, that way is way better. You can actually put your hands up because at first, like we were laying down and we were trying to put our hands up and like
It was like doing what are the Supermans?
Oh yeah.
it was
wasn't
tough. No, but yeah. So that first part that you come off and like now that we know you can put your hands up, there's no like obviously in the daytime there's nothing, but at night there's a whole huge like over like what
okay.
is that like a
Like overhang?
or something?
yeah.
Like a cover.
Looks like a
Yeah.
big cloud.
It
almost.
does.
Okay.
It looks like a cloud in the daytime. At night, all of that is blue. So it's just like all colors. And like I saw a video afterwards. I'm like, man, that's got to look
Nice.
sick
Yeah.
going in at night. Honestly, I'm going to see if we could ride it at night when I go back with
Yeah.
Jose. But so yeah, so we rode it 5 times. And okay, so I will say this. I don't know if everybody gets this way, but I get like, even though I'm not scared of roller coasters, which I am nervous around heights, but I'm
Mhm.
not, for whatever reason, not with roller
Is
coasters.
it because you're like in something?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure.
We were in it.
But like the drops, I wouldn't do.
But this one doesn't
But
really
like
have
this
drops.
is
Tower of
yeah, the
Terror.
Tower of Terror kind of
Oh,
drops.
oh,
Yeah,
oh.
that I don't care. I'm like,
Jose, you're not the only one.
yeah, I know there's a seat that I don't trust it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
We gotta tell that story a little later
Uh-oh.
when we finish the Tron stuff. So, damn it, what was I saying? I forgot.
We're talking about the lights, going outside.
Yeah, you went outside. You could see the clouds.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I was gonna say this. So, but for whatever reason, the first time I ride a roller coaster, like I've never ridden before, I get nervous. I don't
Mhm.
know why. But I use like you're in a ride and you're seeing people get on it and get off. It kind of like calms my nerve.
Mhm.
This one, dude, there was no line.
Right.
So immediately, like we're walking. I'm like, damn, this is like we're just going straight in. But then there's this one part, like like that pre-show like room that they
Uh-huh.
usually like play like a show, and then you walk into the ride or whatever.
Yeah.
We were in there, and I was like, okay, after this, we'll be in a line.
Mm-hmm.
We literally
Nope,
just
you.
kept walking straight till like it's like, all right, you guys are next. I'm like,
It was
dude, I
so
sat
Yeah.
there. I'm literally like sweating. I didn't tell this to Evie because I didn't want her to think I was a P word. But I was sweating it. That first time we went around, at least the first, like when we launched, my grip was nuts on that thing.
Iron. It's got.
It was
The grip that you were
Yeah.
gripping was like a fresh barbell. Like it was
Oh,
tearing
yeah.
your
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
tore me up.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
nice.
it was the same
Yeah.
like material.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. It was.
Can you do this?
No,
you
No.
can't.
Oh.
You
It's
could.
just
your
straight
hand
metal.
would just be bleeding.
If you do that, it's straight sandpaper. So
Yeah, it was really cool though. My only complaint now, Alex thinks that we didn't see the whole ride.
I don't think we saw.
He thinks
the
there's
whole-
more to it.
Yeah. I like
Well,
your
the reason why
theory.
I think this is because Jose told me that the first time he rode Guardians with the cast member thing, which
Mhm.
was the same thing we did for Tron.
Yeah.
Cast
members only.
his was
You're not a cast member.
What?
Stolen valor.
he saw
Stolen valor.
he saw even less of what we saw
Oh, really?
for Guardians. Like
Oh,
they didn't even let him walk through the queue.
So it was just like ride only. Get on the
it
ride,
was
get
just
out.
ride and
Okay.
get the hell out.
Okay.
So that's why I'm thinking I don't think they could have done that for the way this ride is positioned in Magic. It's almost damn near impossible. It wouldn't make sense to go take us all the way around. Like it was a lot easier from
Yeah,
how
who
they
knows
had
where
it.
we would have parked.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, gone through.
So I do think they minimized everything. Like the only color that we saw was blue. I don't
Okay.
think that's gonna be the case.
Because you should have blue and yellow, maybe
Yeah.
some red.
So
Yeah.
I during the ride you do see like a yellow coaster or whatever.
Okay.
But when we get into that room, this is the part that Evie's talking about. When we get into that room, there's one scene at the end where it's like bong, and then like the room becomes see-through, and you can see where we left like shoot off.
Okay.
Like where the ride is underneath you basically, and you can see where they like take off. Well, like it was nothing. Like we just walked there, and then it was like, all right, here it
No
is.
story.
See ya. Have fun.
I
It's
think-
like now
yeah.
you're digitized, and it's like
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, let's get to it.
Yeah.
So I do think we're gonna see more of that, but also, I think that we didn't see the whole ride. I think there's at least 2 different experiences because when we got into the ride, we kept going to the right, and there was a track to the left. Evie thinks that it might just be a misdirection from Disney, and I was like, all right, I can see.
They're
that.
gonna build a whole track.
They do that.
Like the
But-
whole track.
Well, it wasn't a whole track. It was covered.
And it's
So all
not.
see
You don't
is-
think it's a maintenance track?
it could be that.
Okay.
So the only reason I thought that it was more is because the last time we rode it, so the 5th time, I actually
very
like
observant.
Yeah.
I
I know.
actually
Enjoy
Yeah.
it, you know what I mean? He's like,
He's like
Well,
analyzing
because
everything about
this. Is the 5th time that we've rode this. Like,
Yeah.
when did we stop saying "woo"? Like after the 3rd time, I
I think I was
think.
saying it the whole time.
Yeah. Woo.
I don't even remember. I mean, in the beginning, yes, in that first drop. But once we go into the dark,
Side part, because I was putting on a show for everybody down
Yeah.
the road too.
and the last time, like the last 2 times, I felt like we had a duty to show them how to properly sit
Right. Okay.
because
Like guys, we're pros.
because the first time that we went through, everybody was like how we were, like head down,
Yeah.
like
They were
They got that iron grip.
like
yeah.
you're on I-4, like
yeah.
like you're sitting there on I-4 and you're like going 90
Oh,
miles
yeah.
an hour and you
Oh.
can't.
No.
So when we went in that last time, I was like, let me look around, like let me just see. And there was like these like blue like doorways that we kept
Mhm.
going, that the ride kept taking us
portals
to.
almost.
Yeah, like portals.
Mhm.
And then like there was like these screens, which I have a new theory that I don't think.
Oh, this is a fresh
He's been
one.
developing a
Yeah,
theory. Okay.
and this
was talking
one
about this
this
all
one's
day,
put
by the
yeah
way.
I was I'm pushing it on this one, but I saw around me that there was other portals that we were not going through that had
Okay.
tracks as well. So I'm like, there has to, like, to me, that left side and those empty portals that we never went through are connected. There was
Right.
another thing, right? The second thing, so this is the one that you haven't heard. My theory that you haven't heard. I was dreaming about it.
you dreamt of
Goodness.
Tron.
So there's these like
You really got
walls.
digitized.
There's like
Yeah.
these walls that are up that showed like digital, that like another rider. So you're like, it's like that Tron thing. Like you're about
Mhm.
to hit somebody and you don't, whatever. I don't think that those are gonna be there. I think it's gonna be another cart.
Okay.
Like it's gonna be actual people.
Okay.
That one's a little. I'm
Yeah.
pushing it.
How,
on
how
that.
big was this area?
It was huge.
It's a big,
So
big show build.
Do you think it could be like just 2 carts going at the same time and one goes left, one goes right?
I think it is gonna be 2 carts going to the same
Maybe
time.
you never interact, but like one just goes off and has its own coaster.
But like you can see the like where
Oh,
the
you
other
can see,
thing is.
okay.
So I think that, and this is why I think that they made it all blue,
Mm-hmm.
because I think that it's gonna be different teams. Like I think it's
Right.
gonna be blue and yellow or red or whatever.
Yeah.
And so that's why I do think that we're gonna be able to see them during the ride.
Did you have any music or anything?
Yeah, actually, it was.
Was it like the
It was
like
loud,
the
dude.
Daft
I don't know
Punk
if it- I don't know
music?
if it was the Daft Punk music, but it was
Okay.
similar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like that electronic.
Okay.
and it was pretty loud. Like
Nice.
it was like the same quality as like the Guardians
Okay.
speaker system.
I haven't been on that one.
Oh man,
So
He hasn't been on Rise either. He did.
I haven't been on
Rise of
Rise.
Resistance
Haven't been
for the
on
first
I've been on that
Cosmic
one.
Rewind. I
That
haven't
was
been on.
alright. I like the world building better.
for
than the
Rise of
ride.
Resistance.
Yeah.
It's just more in depth.
Yeah, it was
Haven't been on.
Depth.
Yeah.
nuts, bro. You walk into a room and it's like what, like 50 stormtroopers standing at attention.
Nice.
Like, dude, that looks so sick. But
Yeah,
then
that was a
obviously
good ride.
I can't take too long to
Oh, thank you, Siri.
shut up. Oh, look, Lego Stormtrooper. She's listening.
You didn't say anything that sounded like Siri either.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Yeah,
She-
like,
you
oh,
never
don't
do.
worry.
It's just Joe Biden
Yeah.
listening.
Joe Biden and Disney.
But yeah, I couldn't really linger too much because Jose is one of those type of people that like go to the ride as fast as possible.
I even told him, I was like, we don't have to go in
He's
line
speed
right
walking.
away. Jose's gone.
yeah.
Like, we could wait a little bit. No.
You can take pictures. Like, they
Let's-
let you do
yeah.
But
that.
you know what? Like, what's funny? They like he would leave us during that, like when I'm trying to take a picture, and we would leave him randomly. Like,
We're just walking.
yeah, we're just
I'm
walking,
a
and they're
fast walker. I couldn't.
Yeah.
help it.
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm in La La Land, so I'm just paying attention to like nothing. I'm just following Evie, and then all of a sudden they come like. Him and his sister run after us like, you guys left us. I'm like, oh, snap, my bad.
Bro, my favorite, and I know Jose's listening, so I can't wait for him to hear this. But
Hey,
like,
Jose.
it's when Jose would like try to point things out to me, like it's this way.
He does that all the time.
Don't
I've
worry.
been there
Bro, there's times
so
where
many times.
I'm a professional.
oh man, I love Jose so much. Leanne hates when I'm with him because I bully him, and she's like, "Why are you talking to him like that?" I'm like, "I talk to him however the fuck I want to talk to him." No, I was kidding. But like, he'll tell you like, "Oh, this is that." Like, he'll act like a Disney tour guide, which he
That's what I'm
loves.
thinking. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
loves that.
Does he have his little
But,
name
like-
tag on while he's walking with you? Yeah.
But the thing is, since I've been to Disney with Jose, probably more than I've been to with Leanne at this point.
Oh wow. Okay.
And no, I can't say that because we were Disney pass holders when the girls were babies. But regardless, I've heard his stories about 10 times. So sometimes I'll be like, Jose, you've told me that like 3 times already.
Like
bro."
cool. Mm.
Leanne gets so mad when I say that.
You're supposed to just listen and nod along like it's a new one.
And
Yeah.
I did
had
that.
to do that a couple times.
Well, I did that when like Evie and his sister were there because I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna know that I'm joking with him
Oh,
or if
yeah.
I'm just being mean.
Yeah, she's like, "Hey, your friend Alex is kind of a dick."
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was
Be
like, let
friends
me
with that guy.
exactly.
Yeah.
But no, I had a blast.
It was a
That's
great.
good.
It was a great
Yeah.
day. I wish we could do that more often. That was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
That was, but so I love ending Disney days at Hollywood Studios. I love Hollywood Studios. I was talking to Evie while we were walking. I was like, maybe it's because of the nostalgia. Like that's the only.
Does that have the Haunted Mansion?
No, that's dude. If it
Not
had
Magic
Haunted
Kingdom.
Mansion, I would never leave that.
Okay.
Because Haunted Mansion is one of my favorite rides.
Is that the right way to say it?
Haunted Mansion.
Okay, good. We said it the right way.
What did you think? You were
I
gonna...
don't know.
I always mess it up. I always
Like
say
the haunted
house or
The
something.
haunted,
Yeah.
like is it the
He
haunt? I
He
don't know.
gets
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah. I just
He gets
I,
mad because it's my
yeah.
one of my
I
favorite
don't want
rides.
people getting mad at me because I said the
Act
name
like you
wrong.
met somewhere.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
I don't know the
jeez.
Disney official name, so
Yeah.
okay.
But I love finishing the day off at Hollywood Studios and at Tower of Terror. Now this is a thing. Jose has never ridden Tower of Terror.
Neither have I.
The
we
drop ride.
we
No,
tried.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tried when I went with Leanne and Jose last time. We tried to
Mhm.
get him on. He did it. I want Evie to show everybody how Jose stood.
Okay.
This time it was the closest that we've ever gotten him
Got
to the
up
ride,
part and he stood there.
and we were in the front too. Like
Okay.
But you got to remember too, like this. Jose was talking to us all day.
Yeah.
all
He
day,
got real quiet,
real quiet, bro.
especially like right before you get into the elevator. It's like dark. It's eerie. He got real quiet.
Mhm.
So we go to sit down, and we purposefully like sandwiched him in. Like
Mhm.
you were Alex.
Okay.
He's here. I'm here because we were trying to get him to where he couldn't leave.
I honestly
Yeah.
was trying to get him to sit my seat because at the end you have a bar here to like grab onto.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm like, if we sit him at the end, there's no way he's getting past me and Evie. Like,
Yeah.
absolutely no way. There you go.
So he's standing. He's standing there. I don't even know if they can see it, but he's standing like this, and he's got it. He's like.
His foot's
He
tapping.
starts shaking.
Bro, it's not even tapping. It was a
It's just
foot shake. And like that, how Evie was doing. It's like,
He was
oh
going
my
through all
god!
that.
I'm literally sitting there trying to talk to him, like
Yeah.
Jose, like just get on, man. Like this, your time, your first time. If you never want to ride it again, just whatever.
Get on it. Yeah.
He was like, I can't. And I think he said as he was leaving, like, Well, at least I got closer that time.
Dude, those doors shut.
Oh.
And Alex and I just lost it.
It was a blast. I love
good.
Tower of
It
Terror,
was
bro.
so good, dude. My only regret is that we couldn't do it another time right after.
I know.
That's honestly what'll ruin my night.
Well, not
Like,
being able to
missing
do it
a ride?
again.
My family, especially like me and my sisters, like when we get in that zone, like at the end of the night, it's
Yeah.
like, all right, how much can we cram in
Yeah.
to this, like at the very end? And so I'm like,
I'm not
sitting
like
there
that.
looking in line.
But I would get like that for Tower of Terror.
So like I'm looking the whole time we were in line, I was like, all right, we can like if this starts moving,
Dude,
we can do
the
this.
whole time. He's like, all right, yep.
Mhm.
We can.
Let's
can
get
do
going, people. Let's get
We
going.
We didn't make it.
Do they shut it down like right at the end of the day? Like if you're in line, they're like,
As long as
Sorry.
you're in
No,
line
they let you go.
before park close. So the park closed at 9. If you're in line at 8:59, you're good.
okay.
So that was what I was.
Did you watch fireworks from there? Wait, where's that
we
at?
were leaving, we were-
fireworks.
Okay.
But I've never really been a fireworks guy.
Me neither. I don't like. I kind of want to watch
That's when the
Fantasia,
lines are
but
the lowest.
That's true. Yeah.
Get to the ride.
Like get on the rides. Let's
I
go.
do kind of want to watch that Fantasia show.
Yeah, he did want to.
Like I don't want to. I don't want to like drag them along because I
It was gonna be pretty
missed
late.
out on my childhood.
Yeah.
I
You're
say
at,
childhood, but still with
was a
Leanne.
good
She's
night
like,
to
I
see
will. Hell no, we're not watching that.
Yeah, that was a good night to see.
Magic
It was
'em.
kind of cool
Yeah.
Yeah.
because the bowl they have you in is just always
Oh,
the
the day
sun.
Oh, it's
The day was
disgusting.
beautiful. Like
Yeah,
it was a beautiful day. Like the weather. I mean, it was a beautiful day because we were at Disney, but also, if I believe in any conspiracy theories, it's the fact that Disney can control the weather. Like for real.
Yeah, but have you been?
That's no. Yeah.
That's the thing. I've
Then
never.
You won't believe in God.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
That's
I've never been there
Yeah.
while it's raining.
Oh.
Every time I go, it's like, oh, it's an overcast. It might rain, and it never does.
That's the best kind of day.
Yeah, that's
No
what I'm saying.
sunburn,
Yep.
It's cool. Yeah, when it rains, it sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a very nice day. You should. We should.
We
put
don't
up the
sunburn
picture
as
of
easy
us.
as you do. Just so you
Well,
know.
yeah, I gotta be worried.
Yeah.
I did put on sunscreen.
Good. Yeah.
Picture, what
You got to put the
we
picture of us
I
on
did.
Tower of Terror.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to post that. Post it up.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
post it
We're
up.
having a blast, dude. The poor people behind us, you can't even see.
Can you
them. We got our
Photoshop me in the background, just grumpy?
arms just
this face?
pissed.
Well, there's an open seat because Jose didn't get on, so
Okay,
we'll put you right there.
Oh, dude, what a day, man.
Oh yeah, I love Tower of Terror so much. You know what I like about it is because it's still a little scary for me
Mhm.
because all it is a lap belt,
Yeah.
and I'm not holding on to nothing.
Yeah.
So like the only thing
Feel like
holding
your cheeks
me,
lift up a little bit. You're like, oh.
like I'm off the seat completely. The only thing holding me is that little lap belt. That's it.
And it is a little scary too because when you lock in, when you're in like the elevator shaft, you're either launching up or you're dropping down. You don't know which one. It's different like every time.
Oh, really?
And the
okay,
number
so,
of
like,
drops
it can
is
go
different.
lower than where like you start
You
at.
start
Okay.
kinda in like the middle.
Okay.
So it either shoots you up first or it just.
I
drops.
love when it
Okay.
shoots you up first.
Yeah, because I want the full.
I want
Yeah.
the full drop. Yeah.
When those windows open up and you see the park and everything.
Oh, that's why it's got to be at night. It's
Yeah.
got to be
It was a lot of fun.
so good. So yeah, that was our Monday.
That was a good Monday.
That was Monday. Let's move on to Tuesday. Kyle, Casanova Kyle, they call
Yeah.
him.
No, just went out for Valentine's Day. Had some delicious local pasta.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
It was a package, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What
So
did
it
it
was like a
include?
4-course meal with like, and then I added the wine tasting. So it came with like a wine for every meal.
What
So,
were the meal? What was the courses?
so you had your
As somebody not
appetizer.
familiar with 4-course meals.
Yeah. So you have an appetizer,
Yeah,
and
he
then a
just
second
wants
appetizer.
more entrees.
Yeah, yeah,
Bring me 4 bowls of the pasta.
yeah. So you have like your little appetizer, and it's like a second appetizer, whatever they call that.
And,
And
then
then
what'd you get?
So I had for the first one, we had, Bethany got the burrata, and then I got, what did I get?
Okay, what's the
What's a
burrata?
burrata?
Okay,
A beret? That's the thing with your
yeah.
hair. I know that.
A Beretta?
It's like it's
Oh,
it's
shoot.
mozzarella and tomatoes and basil.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the difference between that and bruschetta?
That's the one that's like, it's pretty similar because they both have mozzarella, but they put this on a piece of bread and they put what do you call prosciutto on there. Delicious. And I had black truffle ravioli with that, so it was like 2 little raviolis, not a lot, but it was delicious.
Oh.
And then I got the ragu, and I had like
Love
home.
it.
And then there was a lady next to us who was making all the pasta. So you can see this little old lady just rolling the dough, stretching it out.
Wow.
That's,
Yeah.
that's
And
dope.
she worked there, or she
Yeah,
just
no, she was hanging out. Yeah, yeah,
just want to make sure?
Just
No.
somebody's grandma being like, I got this.
yeah.
I didn't know like if she also was at the dinner.
No, she was just. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
pasta dude, take a break. I got this one.
And Bethany got a like this. It was interesting. It was almost like I don't know what kind of pasta it is, but it's almost like a ravioli, but it's like almost like a tortellini too. But it had salmon on the inside, which I've never thought of like that combination. But it was actually really good, kind of smoky and.
When you guys go to something like that, are you like trying to like try everything? Like you're splitting stuff? Or?
Yeah. We never got the same thing, so
That's smart.
That's
yeah,
Smart.
I wish I
Yeah.
had that.
That's the only time I'll share food.
yeah,
When we pay that much for it, and I want to try everything.
yeah. And then we got 2 desserts.
What's the go-to like food cuisine for Valentine's? Is it Italian? Is that like
I think so. There were a lot of people
the
there.
universal
They were
one?
like,
It's like the least romantic food to eat.
oh no, Indian.
What?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
No,
Or Mexican. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. Italian is more romantic because it's got wine.
Yeah,
You don't
what
drink,
about
so-
No, but I,
Yeah.
Who eats like? We shouldn't eat
Isn't
like that.
the like
Yeah.
the whole Lady and the Tramp thing?
Yeah.
Do you just spin? I spin the fork and I.
Yeah, that's one way.
What is that? Do you cut? Do you
Sometimes
cut?
the noodles are kind of thick, so I had
I
to.
noticed that mature people kind of cut.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
like
noodles.
that. Mm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Oh,
You don't do that either. You do the spin
Hell,
trick.
I don't give a rip.
he just one bite. Yeah.
I mean, he's
I
been
just
married
do
10
the
years.
I do the Patrick Star where your mouth opens up as a vacuum and you just
You just inhale it.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah. So yeah, and then we had some wine, and then
What was your dessert? You didn't talk about your dessert.
what was my? We had 2 desserts. What were they? Dang, they were good. I just can't remember which one they were. I had 2 dinners this week. We went out twice this week. I'm trying to remember which dinner it was. Oh, sorry.
What other night? Was it the night I went to SeaWorld?
Friday, yeah.
Thursday I went to SeaWorld.
Oh, so it's Friday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
'Cause
I had a
you-
birthday dinner.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
went to another local place that I've been trying to get Alex to go to, but
Luke?
I'll take him there. Luke's, yeah. If you haven't been to Luke's and you're in this area, go there. You get the burger.
Man.
Thank you for sponsoring.
I haven't had the burger,
Thank you for
but-
sponsoring
oh,
this
yeah.
podcast.
I'm a snitch on her because
Oh, who you snitching
on
on?
Leanne
Okay.
because my friends. I don't think that we went on Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
They listen to this. They don't listen to this.
Okay.
Hey, not many people do.
Hey, the numbers are
Clear.
yeah.
So we had initially said sushi, which is the same spot that we've always been. Leanne just
I
gets
like that.
teriyaki chicken. She don't get sushi. She just gets
Yeah.
teriyaki chicken,
Rice.
white rice.
She
Mhm.
doesn't like sushi.
She don't like anything. She don't like nothing. She eats chicken tenders.
She
You guys make fun of me all the time for eating the
you're
same
worse.
stuff,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
Oh no, I'm sorry. She's worse.
was like,
Yeah.
what?
I was
Yeah,
about to
no,
say,
she's
wow.
I eat
She's worse.
sushi, bro.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
you been?
Yeah.
for sure.
Sushi's delicious.
She's worse.
Okay.
Thank you.
So she kept So then they wanted to try Luke's or
Mhm.
another spot. I couldn't remember, but I remember we picked Luke's, and I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, I want to go there. And it got closer and closer, and I saw her anxiety building and building. It was like the weekend before Valentine's Day, and she goes, I don't even know what I'm going to eat here. And I'm like, just pick sushi. God.
Get
I
the
was like,
teriyaki chicken.
she's like, yeah, but then they're going to think, I'm like, just tell them I wanted to change it.
oh
which
yeah.
ain't no way they believed her. but-
Yeah.
So Leanne is like she looks at the menu before she goes.
yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So
Because she
Bethany
has
does
to
that
find-
too, but not because she doesn't want to go there.
I'll
Just
do
she
it-
wants to know what she wants.
I'll do it if it's in a different language, right? I feel like that's a safe bet.
How are you gonna figure it out? Yeah.
Google Translate.
Oh, okay,
I can
okay.
copy
Yeah.
it and I can paste it into Google
I got you.
Translate. I'm just at that point. I'm looking for the burrito.
Yeah.
Usually, I'm just trying to figure out what the burrito is.
Which one's the burrito?
Burrito's the same.
Burrito.
The second I see L in front of something,
Yeah.
like EL, I'm like, all right, well,
Start freaking out.
So she had to switch back to the same spot that we've been to forever.
You know,
It's still good.
it's a good place.
I,
yeah.
I love that spot. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong,
Right.
but I really wanted to try Luke's.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to that.
I'll take you there. We'll go on our own Valentine's date.
Yes, I would.
They,
love that.
you know what? They have a burger for Evie, so
I think you two will have a great time.
you don't want to go with us?
When are we going?
We can go after a
At
podcast
what
one time.
Can I drive separate?
Yeah. We'll record and then go get dinner.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I'm already over here.
Yeah.
Sounds
See?
like a blast.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Actually, let's do that today.
Yeah.
Just
I
do
would,
that now.
but no.
Not today. Like I said, I already went out twice this week. So last week.
It's a new week.
Last week. Yeah. I gotta wait for payday.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, not cheap. Okay.
Hell no. it's
That's
not cheap.
that they know how to get you because this restaurant only had like the specialty that night, so you had to get like the $80.
Great.
Yeah.
Very cheap.
Yep.
What'd you eat on Valentine's?
Yeah, what was your
I
dinner?
said ramen.
Nice. Okay.
Ramen, eggs.
Classic.
Mixed
So
in. It was great.
Yeah.
Played Overwatch.
Mm.
It was fantastic.
Yep.
That sounds like a blast.
Good
I
night.
love it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So after I guess I'll finish off with my week of how my weekend did.
Yeah. What happened on Friday?
So yeah, we got to work, and I told you right when I got to work, I was like, "Damn, I don't know. There's something rattling in my car. I don't know what it is." So
Being
the
somebody else that
whole
also has a
Yeah.
lot of rattling going on.
You're like, well, that's
Shake it
fine.
off.
Yeah. It goes away or it doesn't.
I was
don't know.
like, my whole mentality all day at work was like, just please make it home. Just make it to the house.
didn't know that you were thinking that.
Now, the whole day, that's what I was thinking. And sure enough, it did not. It left me. Actually, I made it a lot closer than I thought. I made it like 9 miles to my house.
Yeah, because you kept pushing through.
Yeah, just kept trying. It got
Just
it
like he
got
said.
worse and worse.
Thug it out. That's what he says.
Like I was okay. So I
You should have been about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Not that close.
yeah. So I pull off. I'm headed home. I realize that every time I slow down, my car turns off. I'm like, damn it. Been here before. Throw that motherfucker in neutral and just rev it.
It never turns off. Yeah.
So I'm like, if I take the way I usually go home is a lot of lights.
Mhm.
And I'm like, well, I'm gonna avoid that, and I'm gonna get on the highway. So I get on I-4. I'm going down. There's traffic. It turns off again. I pull over to the side. I'm like checking the neutral thing again. I'm like, all right, let's hit it up again. At this point,
So it'll turn back on.
Oh yeah, it'll turn back on.
Okay.
At this point, my mind is just like, I don't think I'm gonna make it home. Let me just make it to where there's somewhere abandoned that I can leave it, like, and it won't get towed.
Mm-hmm.
So then I make it to 408. I'm driving down 408. I get to like 408 and 417, and now I know a coolant hose blows.
Oh no.
And it like got all over my windshield, and I was like, all right,
Share that part.
yeah.
Oh my God, you couldn't even see.
You turn the wipers on?
Yeah, I turned the wipers on. And I was like,
work, or was it like it just smeared?
no,
over?
because I put a bunch of like water, like I did the like
okay,
watered
okay.
or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. Yeah.
And then at that point, I was like, all right, I have to stop, or else I'm gonna cause irreversible.
Yeah, it'll
damage
get
if I
worse,
have it.
yeah.
Because at this point, I'm thinking the worst, anyways.
Yeah.
I'm like, this car is cooked. It is done. It's a 2009 Outlander. I was like, this is
It's done its job.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's just getting started.
yeah compared to
Yeah,
yours.
yeah.
Running a 2003.
Yeah.
All right.
God.
So I'm like, this car is done. I'm like, if I just get it home, I can at least make $500 by selling it to a junkyard or something. And whatever. So I pull off into like it looked like a suite, like a business suite thing
Mhm.
or whatever. So I just whatever I pull over. It's like 5 o'clock. I call Leanne. I tell her like, hey, the car is done. And she's like freaking out, like, call somebody. I'm like, dude, it's 5 o'clock. You get off at 6. Just come pick me up when you're done.
Mm-hmm.
My mind was just like, I know where I was at the end of that road. There's a McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I think I can get to that McDonald's before she gets off work. But by the time I got there, I was actually ahead of schedule. And I talked to Evie later on because he texted me when he saw that, because I posted a clip of me walking.
Yeah.
From the comfort of my own bed.
Yeah. Like, wow, that's crazy.
I
Like,
wasn't
whoa,
Yeah.
that's nuts.
Dude, that sucks.
I wasn't gonna help.
I was gonna.
Don't worry, there's
I
a
was
couple
gonna-
of those. I got those.
Yeah, I was gonna hard eyes it, and I was like, nah, he's in the mood right now.
Actually, what I was telling him, like, it was actually very, very relaxing.
That's
like
good.
that walk. Like, I don't know why. I was sweating.
He
I
did
was
not look
hot.
happy in that video.
Yeah, because at that
Yeah.
point,
Yeah. Yeah.
You did, like,
His
the
Fabio
hair.
whip. Yeah.
at that point, I was actually tired. I had probably I walked a lot.
Mm.
I walked like an hour's worth. So
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Bro.
I
I
was
didn't know that.
well, yeah, because she picked me up at she got off at 6. I took that video around 6 o'clock, and I parked my car at like 5. So wow, she picked me up at like 6:30.
So what road were you walking down?
Lake Underhill.
Okay, that's a long stretch too.
Yeah.
People do not look.
Oh no.
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 They're like, "What's this guy doing? What's
Yeah.
Jason Momoa?
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
Give them a little scare is what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I walked and honestly, with everything like I had been dealing with and all that stuff, like it was just like I don't know, it was nice to just take a walk.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I got to Target and I just walked around Target real quick to grab something, and then I was like, oh, there's a little Cuban spot, Zaza.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, let me just go get some croquetas beforehand. But when I got there, there was a little pizza spot next door. So I got myself a little slice of cheese pizza.
New York
So it was like,
slice, baby.
yeah.
so it wasn't that bad. And then I I was happy with where I parked the car because it looked like a business, like businesses that weren't going to be operating on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, cool. And I took Monday off. I have Monday to like figure it out.
Yeah.
And so luckily my father-in-law went over there and he thought that it wasn't done. So I was like, all right, cool. So I just towed it on Monday. Bro, towing is expensive.
Oh yeah.
You don't have like AAA
No,
or
yeah.
it's part of your
No.
insurance or anything?
I thought we did, but we didn't.
That's the worst when you're like, oh, I got that service.
Well, I just
It expired the day before.
Yeah, and you're like, you ignored that email one too many times.
mhm. But either way, whatever. So now it's at home and it's getting worked on. So hopefully I get my car back.
Yo, get the new whip.
Bro.
Basically,
Yeah,
a
that's how
new
the-
car.
That's how my weekend did.
That's how your weekend started.
I mean, what did I
Yeah,
say
that's
when we
all
went to
we did.
Disney? I said it's we can only go down.
Yeah,
from there.
and
Yeah.
it went down.
Yeah.
It did. That's
It went
unfortunate.
down. Oh, it was fine.
Mine kind of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. My Friday was good. Well, the Tuesday and Friday, for the 2 dinners.
I talked to my mom, and she was like kind of worried about me, and I was like, "Mom, when you live the kind of life that I've lived, like you this kind of stuff doesn't phase you anymore."
You get used to this, Ma.
Yeah, so I was fine. It was good. It was
Man.
chill. And then I got
Okay.
to watch. Well, this weekend we got to watch Ant-Man.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man.
Quantumania. Boy, do I have some thoughts about this.
And if you remove like the Q and the U and like some other letters, you can get Ant-Man out of Quantum.
Oh, we're gonna spoil it, right?
Yeah. So this was a good idea to do this last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it and
That's-
you don't want it,
that was on
spoiled,
purpose.
Nice.
We did that.
Right, look at that.
We're getting better.
Transitions.
We should get at least one more view now. If you don't want it spoiled, go ahead and cut out now. We'll give you a second.
Thanks for listening. Follow us on
Come
Come back and watch it afterwards.
Yeah,
Come
come
and
back.
Finish the episode.
But follow us on social media.
Yeah, to get to then let us know your thoughts.
Yeah.
And all right, they're gone.
Bye-bye.
Who wants to go first?
Well, you
should
got
go
you
first.
got the hottest take. So
Yeah.
let's get this rolling.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't like it. Did not like it, man.
Okay, well let's talk about what. Who
Oh wait,
liked it and who
okay,
didn't.
hold up. Can you give us a summary of the plot?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's part of the problem.
Okay. All right. What do you think happened?
Wait, did you
what do you
like
think happened? I thought it was fine.
I thought it was.
I was entertained. It just I
Yeah.
was like, whatever.
I was entertained. I'll
Yeah.
say that. I was entertained.
I was entertained.
I didn't
It
dislike
wasn't the
it.
best.
It's
Of
not-
the-
It wasn't
of
the worst.
2 hours, I was entertained in the second hour. The 1st hour, did not like. Was very bored.
Yeah, I've got gripes, but I mean, it's like I've said, most of the Marvel movies I have gripes with. So it's like, I watched a Marvel movie. Okay,
Yeah, it was.
I don't
definitely a
think they're
Marvel movie.
prestige filmmaking. So
Some of them are better than others.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
And that's the problem.
Yeah,
I think I come in with a certain expectation.
you gotta
it's
just
just,
you
yeah,
gotta get to this
underdelivered.
place. Alex and I are at where we're just like, cool. We're getting to see more of the superheroes.
I don't know why I get so adamant about it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I did not like it.
All right, so explain the plot.
Yeah, let's give us your
Bro,
summarize the plot. Tell us what you think happened.
Daggum Janet, my least favorite character in the MCU right now.
Okay.
Oh, she was the worst in this movie.
All right. What happened? What happened in the beginning? Give us a setup.
Bro, all of a sudden, Paul Walker.
Wait, this is the trailer for Fast
Paul
10. Yeah.
Paul Rudd's character. All of a sudden, his daughter has been working on this super secret project all this time randomly that we've never heard about before.
And she's a genius.
And she's
all
a
right?
genius all of a
So,
sudden. She
Yeah.
had plenty of time when Paul Rudd was withered away to nothing or down in the quantum realm.
Mm-hmm.
And so she can contact the quantum realm all of
Okay.
a sudden. And so within the first 5 minutes, I felt like all of a sudden they were down there. It
Yeah.
was really
Yeah,
nice.
I actually liked that it was that quick. I'm like, oh snap, they're gonna get right
I
into it.
liked that
So
it was that quick, but I hated how dumb the explanation was.
yeah, the explanation
Yeah.
was dumb, but I was like, whatever. I don't care. Just get them onto the quantum realm already. I just want to see
I do agree.
what that movie is
Because
about.
like if you have the
I agree with that until I saw the quantum realm.
The
I was
spoilers.
Like, Take
Yeah.
me back, bro.
yeah,
Take me back.
if you got the ability to like suck people in, you can shoot people out, right? You would
What are you
think.
talking about,
I
bro?
don't know, bro. I don't know.
You can suck it out.
Hey, I don't know.
Amen. I know a large community that would agree with you. Anyway,
I was about to make a swallow joke.
yeah. So they're down in the quantum realm, and then a bunch of characters I don't care about came about in a.
I liked some of the characters. I know you didn't like the telepath dude.
He was just pointless.
So I was gonna
Yeah.
say that the jokes seemed to run on a little too long.
It had that
little too
and
long.
then it just they kept.
yeah.
Yeah.
It has that
It was like a Michael Scott version of a joke, you know?
yeah. It has
And
that
not
that
the good
It's
kind.
not the good kind.
it has an MCU problem where they're like, you like that joke, well, we're gonna do it again
Yeah.
and again
Yeah.
and again.
Because like the one at the end with the hole.
And then one more time.
The
And one-
holes one was
yeah.
funny,
Yeah.
and then it
Yeah.
just kept going. And I
Oh,
was
you like
all right.
holes? You got holes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many holes
like
do you have?
he has 5 holes, like, or
Seven.
7 holes, and that was funny. Stop.
Yeah.
Like, just leave it.
And it's
right
like I
there.
have holes now, and you're like, okay.
Yeah. Maybe that one would have been funnier if he didn't keep going on
Yeah.
with the goddamn holes.
I don't know why he was obsessed with holes. I don't know why.
Weird.
Yeah.
A little predatory.
Yeah.
In my opinion too. But anyway,
All right, Goo Boy, calm down.
I was more interested in what Ant-Man and his daughter were doing than what
I like the
Janet-
girl.
I
The
didn't like her.
Stature?
I didn't really like her.
What didn't you like about her?
She just annoyed me. I don't really have an explanation for you.
I know.
No, we know why.
Women, huh?
Yeah.
I would have rather been Hope.
How unrealistic. A woman leader.
A woman who's smart.
women's aid. Oh,
I
bro.
thought she was pretty good.
But also I haven't liked any of the young ones. Any like the
You
young
like-
Avengers,
you like what's her
except
name?
Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah.
So it's not women. I like Haley Steinfeld a lot. Young Hawkeye. But I haven't liked any of the kids yet.
No, I was talking about the leader lady. The
Oh, Diesel?
I didn't care for her. No.
She's jacked.
No, because what
She's got a magic stick. That's what I got.
I told Kyle like I feel like the whole reason she was in there is to introduce a Disney Plus show.
But I don't. Who?
That's my fear with that.
She's the new. She's Echo Part 2.
hate this.
I'd rather watch her than Echo. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
she's
wanna
got a
watch
cool
either of them.
stick.
Oh, there's gonna be a quantum realm. Now that you said that, there's gonna be a quantum realm.
Yeah, and that's.
Oh,
what
I didn't.
felt
Oh
like when
no!
I saw
I
her-
hate this movie
when I
now.
saw her.
I'm with Evie.
Yeah, I immediately was like Disney Plus show right there.
I didn't think about that, but now that you said it, yeah.
It. You know what sucks is it felt like a made-for-TV movie. Like this, some of the visuals, I'm like, oof.
Yeah.
I know people put a lot of work and a lot of years in that, but I'm like,
stop.
but there was like a scene where like Janet's putting her hand on that space ray, and I was like,
Everything they were doing, I could have done
Yeah.
without.
I liked what's his name?
Michael Sheen. Wait, no, Michael. What's his
Michael
name?
Douglas.
Michael Douglas.
I
Wrong
like
one.
Michael Douglas.
Wrong old guy.
I know you didn't care for any of that side of the
I
story.
like Michael Douglas, and I think his character's funny, but like
Yeah.
just what they were doing.
Yeah, all of that I couldn't care.
I don't know
for,
what
but
they
I
were
liked
doing.
his.
Exactly.
I liked his parts. I liked everything that kind of I liked that whole like, oh, he's catching a feet, like hearing a like something. I don't know.
I mean, I
what's
like- I-
going
I-
on.
I liked.
Yes,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa.
Well, we knew they were ants because they showed them at
I
the beginning.
I didn't know they were ants.
You
They
didn't know there
literally
was
showed
ants?
us.
I was just like, oh, his hearing aid's messing up because he's old.
But
Are you
saw,
He
like,
learns that thing every once in a while.
but you
That's how he talks to
You
the ants,
saw-
like,
like-
all the other movies. He goes,
foreshadowing in the beginning. They said, "Look at these ants. They're super genius. Like they're better than all my other ants."
I think I was
and then
asleep
those
at that
ants
point.
went into the quantum realm
yeah, you
with them.
see them go, whoop.
No, it went over my head. We've established this. I'm
Okay.
dumb.
I will say though, the
Rewatch the
whole
movie.
storyline of the ants going like living through a billion times. Okay.
We haven't even got there yet.
There yet. That's the thing.
I don't know where we are right now.
On my points.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about the cameo in that
Bill
scene?
Murray.
Yeah, Bill
Talk about
Murray.
Bill Murray?
Let's talk about Bill Murray.
Dumb.
I like their banter,
What
but
I
was
like their
the
banter
point
a
of
little
that?
bit.
he
Just to say that he
There was none. There was no point.
should he even
just
come
to
back
say
at
that he
the end?
banged his wife.
That was
it.
That was the big joke. That was the
I
payoff.
think
The
so.
banter was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh, we
guess.
did nasty things.
I
And
don't-
nobody in my theater laughed.
I don't think that's what they said.
Nobody laughed.
Nobody laughed.
Nobody laughed. Yeah.
So like, I just thought it was dumb, and I already told.
I didn't mind Bill Murray's character because it was so short. Like I didn't mind that scene because, but like I could have done with all the other without all the other scenes with them.
And I told you, we talked about
The
this
big
at
man.
work today, but
Well, no, they don't call him the big
it
man.
kept being but they kept alluding to this bigger, scarier figure. Then this ominous ship comes in,
Yeah.
and then Bill Murray's out, and it's like in my
Okay,
poor
yeah,
fans who don't know anything about anything are like,
He's Kang.
that's Kang. Like, no,
He looks different.
Stop, Mom, stop talking.
Yeah.
So
That's
then
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray's Kang.
Bill Murray goes away.
They were probably happy.
Shows up. They're like, oh, that's the big bad guy. I'm like, nope, that's not him. That's not him. That's a
No,
different
no,
bad
no.
guy. But
Wait, now you're getting ahead of yourself.
dude, I can't help because it was so bad.
Even though
He's more
MODOK was
machine
in
than
there pretty
man.
quickly.
I feel like I thought I was going to be more pissed off at MODOK.
Yeah, but he became the butt of a joke like we talked
The
about.
way they
Yeah.
did it, I thought was perfect.
Right.
They didn't make him a serious character. Even Kang didn't take him serious.
Yeah,
you know?
that was great. He tried to put his 2 cents in and Kang almost killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
ugh.
the way they,
Shut up, you gross.
the way
Don't
they-
talk when I'm in the same room.
Yeah. I like
I
that.
thought that was such a good line.
I was like, he was like,
use that.
You know what?
Oh.
He didn't.
Yeah, he did. He never did
Yeah,
after
he was
that.
like, nope.
There was one time where he said something, but I'm like, I think he told him to say something, and like I was expecting him to get his head smashed.
Well, and how Scott Lang was just joking on him the whole time. Like
Yeah,
I
that was
thought that
funny.
was perfect. The dick joke went on at the end too long.
Too long.
Was the Avenger joke was funny.
It was better. That was a better joke.
That was a better joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just don't be a dick, and it's like, oh God, shut up.
Yeah.
That's because like these PG-13 movies, they can't swear too much, but that's when they get away with.
Michael Douglas swore a lot in this movie.
He had
Yeah.
dropped that hard GD at the end, man.
Yeah.
Gum.
When he said that one, I was like, oh my
He could have
God.
just said, "I read all the pages of your stupid book," but no. He
No,
had to,
I like.
he had to bring the Lord into it.
Yeah. He brought some emphasis on
Wait, does
it.
he say how I say it though? 'Cause
You
I
say it
said
more
GAH.
relaxed, you know?
He's a gat.
Oh, okay. No, he dropped.
Or you use a you got an H or a T in yours.
No, I don't do the T. I
Okay.
do the
All right.
ah.
Ah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah. No, he was. It was a hard D.
Yeah. He said it like a real white guy.
He
Old
said,
white
he said
guy.
it like he just learned it. And so
Yeah.
he wanted to like make sure
Yeah.
everybody heard him say it right.
It's like he finally the Marvel execs are like, you can say it.
He's like,
He's like,
I'm
"God damn
waiting
right,
for-
I'm gonna say it.
I've been waiting this whole time.
Oh, bro. But to wrap up my points, like, yeah, the
Okay, what do you think about King?
Kang was amazing. Jonathan Majors, great job.
Yeah,
I'm
he's got the
excited for
Riz right now.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, me too.
Seeing all
Me
the
too.
versions of Kang, like
Me
the
too.
Conqueror.
I'm in.
Perfect.
Me too.
The
The
Conqueror
Conqueror
was
was
perfect.
oh my
Because I didn't like, and I think we disagreed on this. I didn't like the version of Kang at the end of Loki.
I
really
like
like
it a
that.
lot.
I
Yeah,
thought he was too much of like a Heath Ledger joke,
I like that.
Yeah,
and I didn't.
yeah, I agree with you on that
when he was
one.
jumping up on.
I feel like a guy who's been living in eternity for like
Yeah, by
ever by
himself.
himself. He's gonna be a little weird.
Makes
true,
sense.
but I just like that's all I saw was the Joker.
Okay,
And so I couldn't like.
you know what it
my
was?
dumb brain, I couldn't separate that.
It was the purple.
Is that what it is?
I think it was the purple.
Maybe it was
you're
the
right.
purple.
Yeah.
You're right.
But I agree with you that he was like a lot of Heath Ledger, but I feel like a lot of villains
Yeah,
took on that persona
Right.
of
Yeah,
Heath
that's
Ledger after
Yeah.
Heath
That's
Ledger.
true. But yeah, I'm a little nervous about some of the Kangs that I saw at the end of that movie.
I don't think.
I hope we never.
I don't
see
think.
them.
I don't think.
I hope we never see them again.
I don't think if we see them, they're not gonna look like that. They're gonna look different.
Yeah,
It's just like when you see Thanos the first time and he was like a man in like a purple face, and you're
Because
like,
you
that's
like Grimace.
terrible.
the people that
Yeah.
said that this movie looked like Spy Kids 3D,
They were
nailed
spot
it.
on. Yeah.
and that Kang at the end that was the robot one looked something exactly out of Spy
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah,
It
and so did all
that
the
was a last
all the
minute
robots.
addition.
Like all his whole army looked like.
Yep.
That's what
Were
I.
they
can't
ro-
stand
I was
about.
trying. Were they
I don't know
robots?
what they were. I thought they were all gonna be.
I thought they would be
like
people.
Kangs.
Yeah.
I thought they were all gonna be Kangs.
You never see him with a. I'm like,
Maybe they were.
I don't know.
We never know.
We'll never know. And honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
I hope we never go back down there. I hope that is the end of that.
I think the robots will come back, but
If
that's
the
about
robots
it.
come back, that's fine. I don't ever want to go back down into that quantum
The
realm.
robots. What robots.
Well, they're robots. His army.
The things we don't know about.
Yeah. His army will come back,
Can't
right?
take care of them, bro.
Yeah.
There would be more.
I hated the ants. The ants was stupid.
The ant
I get
war?
it, It's Ant-Man. You got to have
Yeah.
ants.
Yeah.
But like to be like, oh, by the way, they have an entire civilization. Now they have lasers on their heads. And
Yeah,
it's
like that's quick.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
seemed
that
like
was
a cop-out.
that was
Yeah.
Rush. That was Rush for sure.
Dude, time does not make sense in that movie.
Well, it doesn't make sense because it's the quantum realm. And it's like
they
rely
yeah.
on that. Somebody
Yeah.
wrote that on the whiteboard and they were like, perfect.
Timeline, like
Nothing has to make sense.
Nothing.
I
makes
really thought
sense.
there would be stakes at the end of the movie. That
I
like
thought there was.
when
it was
you
great. That
when you
fight-
see
That
everybody,
fight,
yeah.
it was great.
I still I have like my problems with it, but I did enjoy it. Like I wish like
I thought Scott was dead.
I wish he
I was
I
dead,
did
too.
too, but I would have rather him be stuck in the quantum verse. But like
yeah, and they could have easily kept him down there to keep us like right now
Yeah.
being like what, and then they could have taken him out
Yeah.
of the next movie. That was stupid.
Or it would have been dope if both him and Kang got sucked into that like
Yeah.
energy core.
yeah,
That would have been
yeah.
dope too.
Yeah, that would have
Yeah.
been cool.
But
Yeah, again, to keep us questioning, like, okay, what's going on? I feel like I don't, whatever's next, I'm not like dying to like see the
Yeah.
next one.
the
I don't know
only
what it
thing that
is.
it did was like I'm a little bit more excited to watch Loki
shows.
part.
I-
Loki
yeah.
Yeah, I am
second
excited for
season.
that. So I guess
Yeah.
it did its job.
I like that second. I like that second cutscene better, or like end
like
scene better than the
cutscene.
Well,
first.
because Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson, I thought were fun.
We're great.
First season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great pair.
And I loved Owen Wilson being like that guy, like
Yeah.
that's.
Yeah,
That guy was-
goofy
And then
looking-
the look on Loki's face was like, damn, like he knows.
Oh, that's a bad man. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it did its job in that.
But it's like, can we just like stop with like saying like, well, it's it did its job to like get us to watch more stuff. It's like,
I know.
can we
But
can we
that's
just let
the
the
thing.
stuff just
We just get a good
Can we-
movie.
yeah.
That's the thing though, bro.
Yeah.
They keep making.
Cause like that's my biggest
Yeah.
thing against Black
But-
Panther, and I thought
yeah.
Black Panther was a great movie, except for all the like stupid like moral stuff that they input, and it's like just make
it's-
a good movie.
it's like I rewatched that one after we like the other day, and it's like I agree with you on that, but it has like enough of its own story.
oh,
to
it's
tell.
better than that. It's better than
Yeah,
this,
that
this
at least
for
like
sure.
that's why when I saw it, I was like, it didn't bother. I knew they were gonna do it. They had to shoehorn some of that stuff in at the end.
Like,
But
you
they
took
can-
you took away from
Yeah.
like great characters.
Yeah,
Like her
there's
mom.
more screen
like,
time you could have added to those
like,
characters
oh
if
my
you're gonna have a
God,
3-hour long
yeah.
movie. Ant-Man like probably should have been a little longer, but like cut out some of that stuff.
No, bro. I
But-
couldn't have taken another minute.
But like the thing is, I think one of the reasons you don't like it's because they don't set anything up for you to like care about it.
I didn't care about anything.
Because they don't set it up. There's nothing to care about.
You know what's so funny, Alex? The other day, last week, you know how like I've always said like I want more of a movie. Like I like the end game level. And
Mhm.
he's always said no, he wants the short
Yeah.
ones. last
Look on your face.
You're like, I don't know. Yeah.
last week, he goes, "It's only 2 hours," and I was like, "That's what you want?" He goes, "Well, I think this one should be a little bit longer."
Yeah.
I mean I do agree with you. It's like
If you're gonna do that
I
much
wish I
heavy
would've
heavy
seen more
lifting,
Kang.
yeah.
like
Yeah, yeah.
You're
Like,
gonna
I
try to
didn't
set
like
up-
the way it was so rushed at that point.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the world building was way too long because
Mhm.
you didn't give a rip about it, and neither did I.
No.
I don't like. Did you care about anything before Kang was on the screen?
No, because nothing. I didn't.
Nothing
They don't,
happened.
they don't give me a yeah. They don't give you a reason to care.
I can't tell
Yeah.
you about him. Well, he's here.
Yeah. Well, you know it's a problem.
Let's figure it out together.
Bro-
Like,
She coulda-
keep it up here.
Yeah, like she could have just said that off rip, and we wouldn't have
Yeah.
gone through none of the Bill Murray stuff.
There's
none
a
of the-
guy chasing them, and they know what's happening, and she's like, "I can't tell you anything."
Yeah.
You're like,
I have a
"Oh,
secret.
not again, not this. I don't care."
Well, and like
And I thought the backstory was good. I actually
yeah.
liked that.
Like I
backstory.
like that scene where
I
there's
like-
two of them together.
Yeah,
Good scene.
dude, when she touched the core or whatever, like,
Yeah.
and he like completely changed the way he was acting towards
Yeah.
her. That was great.
yeah, that was cool.
But it's like you could have started off with that, and this guy wouldn't be so pissed off at Janet.
Yeah, that could have literally been the opening of the movie, and I would have
Yeah.
fine with that.
You know why I'm pissed at Janet? God, I hate this lady. She what 5 years ago in the Marvel universe or 6 years ago, whatever. She was like, "Yeah, Paul Rudd, go down there." But this time she's like, "We could never go to the quantum realm," and it's
Yeah.
like, which is
You're
it?
saying a signal down there, you could never.
Gosh, you sent a man down there.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. By the end of that movie, they have a teleporter to get people in and out of it. So
Quick.
I don't know how.
You just stepped through. Nothing
Yeah.
even happened. I was like,
Is it because
oh,
they
it's gonna
they
be
have
like
no? They
something
don't
like
even have
where
the
they're
engine.
gonna, like,
Yeah.
go.
No, it was like
nothing. It was
blink,
like
yeah,
You just walk through it.
yeah.
Because who got Paul Rudd pushed her through it, right? But didn't something
Yeah.
that hit came? Who?
Because
hit
Kang was
back?
Kang was
it-
coming through.
Was
Hope
it-
comes
Hope
through.
came
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She's like just
And I love the Wasp, and I thought she was like
yeah.
a-
She
such
had
a
like
side
she-
piece.
she got sidelined for
Said I didn't
Janet.
like her.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
better at fighting this one than Paul Rudd was. She fought a little bit more.
Can
but
people
yeah,
just like?
that's-
Can they all just have the same powers at this
She
point?
over exaggerates the like. I'm like, I don't know how much the recoil is on those little discs, but it looks like a Nerf thing. So like,
She's
don't-
shooting
I
blast.
don't
Okay,
think
not
it's all
discs.
like,
Okay,
"Ugh."
Yeah,
she's got energy beams. Calm down.
Yeah. Well, I like her, and I felt like she was very much a side character,
Yeah,
yeah.
which
She was
stinks.
definitely
everything that she could have done in that movie was done by Janet.
everybody but Paul Rudd and his daughter were and King were side characters.
I feel in a lot of ways Paul Rudd was a side character because he doesn't have any like
That's
story
true.
arc.
Him too. Honestly,
He never
everybody
story
was
arc,
side
but he was very
characters.
involved.
Even
He
King was a
was.
side character.
Yeah, it's a bunch of side characters doing side character things.
Yeah.
My favorite part was Baskin Robbins, Scott.
Yeah,
That was good. That was
Yeah.
see.
He showed
I
up.
like that. I like that scene. That whole scene was good.
Yeah. It was very Doctor Strange.
The whole scene was
Yeah.
that whole scene was good. Like where and then like I love the like Cassie, and everybody like
They work
let's help
together,
him
yeah.
out because like it makes sense for his.
it's like
character.
Martha.
For
That's what I
it-
thought.
I thought
It
about that
was.
too, but it made more.
Why'd you
sense
say
to
that
me.
name?
It made more sense to
does,
me
yeah.
and for his character.
Because they all have a Cassie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were all him. So it wasn't two people who
Right.
were just duking it out.
Yeah.
Did you say Martha?
Yeah.
We will never fight
Stupid.
again.
Best friends forever.
Yeah. So I enjoyed it.